Hey, bro, there's no way. This came out of nowhere, just like the tweet says. Are you ready to return to the nowhere? This came out of nowhere. There's no shot this is real. I remember I made a community post, at least. I don't know if I made a video on it, but there was like not a leak or whatever, but a job description for Bandai Namco for like a lead assistant manager or something for Little Nightmares IP, and everyone was like, does this mean Little Nightmares 3 is real? This was a couple months ago, and then they just shadow dropped the announcement trailer for Little Nightmares 3 on us. So let's watch this shit, bruh. Cause what? There's no way they just dropped the Little Nightmares 3 trailer. This shit is real. This shit is real. Oh, this shit looks so cool. Yeah, Tarsier is not working on this anymore. We'll get into that in a second. But these new characters look so cool. But look at them. What? Oh my god. This looks so... Okay. Thoughts on it after. What the shit? What's so big? There's something to do with that. Is that a dresser? Look at it. Oh shit, no way. It's coming out next year. Oh my god, it's coming out next year. Okay, there's a lot of shitting to talk about. First of all, I didn't think this was actually going to be real, and then they just drop it on us right here. Little Nightmares 3 announcement trailer. I'm like, holy fucking shit. All right. Second, it's coming out next year, so I mean, hopefully early next year. And it's funny because a lot of people thought this was never going to happen because after Little Nightmares 2, Tarsier Studios, you know, the developers of the IP, they said they were happy with how the story ended and they weren't going to make any more games. So everybody assumed that that means Little Nightmares was done and there wasn't going to be any more games like ever. But Bandai Namco owns the Little Nightmares IP, so if they want to make more games, they can still do it and just get a different developer other than Tarsier. And that's what they did with Supermassive Games. I'm so glad this is here. The characters look great, bro. Look, the characters look great. All right. Right here. The characters look so cool. Look at them. They got the little plague mask on, and then like a plague doctor mask, and the looks like a gas mask. Yeah, look, bro, look at them. Oh, that's so cool. They already have like a lot of personality just in their outfits alone. I wonder, are we going to see Six in this game? Because she kind of is like the poster girl of Little Nightmares. She's kind of the mascot of the series, and she's been in every game, the first one, the second one, and Very Little Nightmares, the mobile game. So, and what I'm most curious about is where does this take place at in the timeline? Because some of these areas look like the mall, but they also look like the Pale City. So I'm thinking, could this take place even before Little Nightmares 2? So at the very beginning of the timeline, before the Pale City became the Pale City and everybody got fucked? Or no, it's probably in between 2 and 1. So it goes 2, 3, then 1. So after the Pale City, after the Pale City was, I guess, liberated, somehow something happened to where the radio tower was no longer transmitting the signal because the city is all like has like an orange deserty hue around it instead of like the blue hue that we see in Little Nightmares 2. And we know Little Nightmares 1 takes place after 2 because 6 drops Mono to his death, who becomes the Thin Man, and then she escapes the Pale City onto the mall. So could this be before that happens? Because we were in the city and there were like people there and they were fucking massive. One of them was huge. So this could be taking place before 1 but after 2. So in between the adventure, like in between 6 leaving the Pale City and going in and getting trapped into the mall, because we don't know how she got onto the mall. She just kind of showed up there, unless it says in Very Little Nightmares. I haven't played or seen anything about that yet, so I don't know what goes on there. But or it could just be at the end of the timeline after 1, once 6 escapes from the mall. And that little chest that keeps showing but like within these shots, that's such a clean title. Right here somewhere, a little coffin, this thing, I don't know what this is. You know what, that kind of looks like a mirror. Wait a second, what if, because we know Mono is the Thin Man in Little Nightmares 2, what if 6 grows up to be the geisha? She grows up to be the lady, and it's just a whole cycle of her constantly becoming the lady, just like Mono. And then she goes back in time to try to like kill her younger self to stop that from happening. Just like how Mono, as the Thin Man, tried to go back in time to capture 6 to stop her from basically sacrificing him. Oh my god, what if it wraps them 2 stories up? What if the 2 characters are related to 6 and Mono somehow? And then at the end of the game, we confront both the Thin Man and the geisha. That would be so fucking dope, because this is, first I thought it was like a coffin or something, or like a dresser or wardrobe, and someone was hiding in there, but it looks like a broken mirror. And we know the geisha, you know, would break all the mirrors around her because she was ugly, she wasn't beautiful, and she hated the way she looked. So she'd smash every mirror she found, and that's why she wore the mask and, you know, kept herself very proper with her clothes and her hair, because she wanted to be beautiful, but she just wasn't, and she was very insecure about that. So she smashed all the mirrors. What if this is hinting at 6 is the geisha and she's in the game? Bro, no way, this is so dope. I'm so excited to see more stuff from this. Hopefully we get more trailers. All right, this is the announcement trailer and it's coming out next year, so that's pretty close. Next year is kind of close, so I'm so excited to see you. I could just speculate on this shit all day, but it's actually real. Look at this, Little Nightmares 3. No way, it's actually real. I didn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it, but it's here. Damn. Yeah, this was pretty hype. This was pretty hype, but that's about it. I don't want to go on too long with all my conspiracy shit, because y'all ain't here for that. So until next, see you next mission, and play some goddamn Xenoblade.